Hi, let's talk about an immigration plan for enforcement. The United States in recent years, decades even, has degenerated into chaos in terms of its enforcement of its immigration laws. This does not serve the country well. We've got to bring order to it. That can be done, and it will serve the country well in the future if we do. The first element required is border security. That's been achieved in some places. The wall gets a lot of attention, although it's not in place yet. It is not the end tool for this. It is a useful tool, but it's certainly not a solution. The solution will be found in use of the wall where it's necessary and in applying the techniques and technologies known to officers in the field at ports of entry, between ports of entry. Allow them to discover and use the tools they need to get the border security we want. The second factor in any such plan is interior enforcement. Interior enforcement requires two things. First, it requires a return to the cooperation that used to exist between immigration officers and law enforcement officers across the board in all places, whether it's federal or state or local, whereby immigration tools were used to achieve the end that criminals quit being criminals. That will help a tremendous amount in public safety, and that is one of the main jobs of any government, to assure public safety for its citizens. When we ignore a tool, it is bad for people, not just the country, it's bad for people. The second factor in interior enforcement is employer sanctions. It is not legal for an employer to hire a person who is not legally in the U.S. To do so deprives an American or a legal alien in the U.S. of that job. That's not fair. It shouldn't happen that way. So to deal with that, Congress has created the E-Verify system, which allows an employer to verify that the person he wants to hire is legally in the U.S. and allowed to work. That's extremely valuable. But Congress, when it wrote that law, created the procedure, but it did not require that it be used. That should be changed. Congress should mandate that E-Verify be used. Finally, in summary, the chaotic situation's been developed over decades. We can't expect to solve it overnight. It's going to take a long-term, carefully applied cooperation between border security and interior enforcement to bring this situation to an end. And if it is not done cooperatively, with equal attention given to each facet, we are going to wind up back in the chaotic situation we see now.